Sorry I haven't updated lately, you guys. Yeah, all the stuff I had recorded either was mismatch or had been lost. So a lot of the vlog stuff is gone out the window, or it just doesn't make sense because it's from several different days and none of it's coherent at all if I was to put it all together. Alright, so it's hot and wearing black is not the best idea. But yes, it's been the last few days been up to a few things here and there. Today's been pretty cruisy. Went for a drive this morning. So to catch up, today is Wednesday. Went out for a drive this morning, partway down to the coast, had to go pick up some things. But I guess I might do my days backwards, so you guys don't get too confused. I just go backwards through my days. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, there's a crow. Tuesday, we went to the movies. So the youngest, because I don't think he'd do too well, he was with his grandma while we took the oldest. So me and my partner and the oldest, we went to the movies and we watched the Super Mario movie, which was pretty good. A lot of people have been giving it a lot of flack, but no, it was actually very enjoyable. I'll definitely, if you like Super Mario or Mario, anything like that, go watch it. Must go watch it. But yeah, yes, you must go watch the Mario movie. That sounds cringy. But anyway, yes, that was Tuesday. Got a few steps in there yesterday. It was about 3.5 in the end, as we didn't do too much, so it was kind of a breather day, which was alright. But then Monday was a bigger day. We got about 7.8 steps in on Monday, so it kind of made up. We're kind of on par to just breaking even on the 5Ks every day, all up, so it should be about 55, 60 I think we should be at now, but we're maybe off by like a K. We were ahead, we were behind, and we caught up, we were ahead by 1. And then we're, I think, back under it by 1, which isn't too bad. But yeah, it's one of those things. And then, of course, those of you that would have seen my Facebook, I don't know how many of those might have seen it. If you guys are watching from there, or we come back, I had my little thing on Facebook. Some stories I kind of updated, logged on there. I was kind of ranted and vented, however you want to say it. And that was just me trying to clear my headspace a little bit, which wasn't too bad. But it was just trying to get the noise out of my head. We've got a few days left of the week, because I don't know what we're doing tomorrow for Thursday. Friday we're doing some family stuff. And then Saturday is Supernova, which I'm going to see Carl Urban. I got to update you guys with the shirt as well, and the thing I'm doing with that. I'm going to do that at some point, and then Sunday will be my birthday, 16th, the big 3-3, which is crazy. It's all part of this too. This is the start up for my birthday. It's like all this walking and stuff is to get myself in a better spot. I'm already feeling better actually, which is good. My body's been feeling a lot better with all the walking I've been doing. actually feel a lot more motivated the fact that I've been keeping to it a lot more often. Again, and I'm hoping to actually stick through it. So the fact if I can keep it up through April, going for my walks, it might stick it in my brain and keep doing it, not just like peter out kind of thing. Because usually I do it for like a week or two, and then I usually peter out and I'll come back to exercising again, or just walking or whatever in general. But I am hoping that I can keep this walking up and just come out here and keep doing this for you guys, vlogging and whatnot, because it wouldn't be too bad. Actually nice around here. Actually, I should set this up and show you some of this empty area. I'll put the camera over here for you guys. Oh. Alright, I haven't put my headphones back in yet. Hopefully you guys can hear me pretty well. Actually no, I might just plug it back in just so you guys get the decent audio. Alright, so there's the microphone there. Alright, so we get that back there so you guys can hear me. It's not bad down this little path. I mean, it connects through, kind of cuts through. I know there is like a weird trail somewhere over this side that separates and reconnects. I can show you that path anyway. I might show you guys a geocache as well while we're out here. There was a web line. Oh, I can't believe I walked through that. Didn't even see it or feel it. I could just see it glimmering in the light. It's like a spider web. But yeah, it's pretty cool in here. That's the path there that we walked down here, and it's like off the beaten path. I don't know if the track connects through here. I know it actually does cut through and around, but there's another path that does kind of also do the same thing, because this comes out at, oh no, this is the other one. It comes out at the near the gazebo. If you cut through here, I don't know if there's any spider webs or not. I can kind of see stuff in the light, but see, there's a gazebo, which ain't bad. It's not too bad, like a little hidden trail, which is kind of cool. Makes the adventure feel a little bit more enjoyable. But if we come back around, there's another path which I think we can come. Well, I know we can come back through the other side. So it's not technically, we're not doing a full loop right now, but we will do a full loop because it's somewhere just down a little further in the thing. There's a path here. Down in the into the sand pit. There is a spot, because that one was the entrance over there. There's another one through here, because I can just see the path over that side there, so I think it's up here. It's up near the trees. There's like a nice little cut just like that was. It separates and you can go through, and there's another little dirt trail. I think it's up here. So it's here. Oh, my focus is out. And there's the stone. They greet you as you come through. So yeah, there's like a plaque thing here. It's now kind of grown over. Something I don't know. It's all gone crappy from the weather. But yeah, there's a dirt trail through here. And I was actually thinking of like somewhere in this area maybe making a geocache and putting it down and registering it. Because the other one's on the other side, which like I said, when we go back through the thing, we'll go back around that path we're on and we'll go back down there. We'll be separated and we'll keep going straight on the actual path. Because this is like a little shortcut. Well, not shortcuts, I guess, just different trails that aren't necessarily on the map, but they are. It's weird because there's a bench up here as well, which is pretty cool. Actually hating me going, you're running out of storage, you're filming too much. But I do need to go through and take off a lot of stuff. I did buy a micro SD as well for my phone, but I haven't put it in the phone yet, which I was planning to put in so I could get myself some more storage to film just for the vlogging, send it straight to the SD card. But yeah, it's one of those things, because then I could actually transfer everything a lot better. But I'll figure that out at some point. Here's the bench. So there's a nice little bench here in the middle of like nothing almost. Like the bench is here, and it's just like, it looks off at these, there's like nothing here, it's just trees in the way of it. I feel like if these were like cut out and they had like a nice window through and there was actually water in there, it looks like that's like a river line, but there's like no water. It doesn't look like there's been water in forever. But yeah, it's just all these trees are like, even the bench is like, hasn't seen any love. I feel like that needs a bit of love or something to it, cleaned up, touched up or something. Who knows? It's a bit sad. But yeah, it's not bad, it's quiet in here. If we go down further, then we start getting towards the actual main path. Oh, there's a web. Oh, it's on my leg. On my leg, there's a web on my leg. Ah, get off me. Don't want no visitors coming with me. Don't need no spiders. I don't need no spiders. Actually kind of curious how many steps we've done so far. I don't think it'll be too much because we've taken some shortcuts, not the full lap. So that doesn't count as a full lap. We're not going to register it as being a full lap. So far we have done 0 full laps of the proper trail. Even though we've done the same distance and walking, I guess, it won't officially count. I mean, it will count on our steps. I'm not going to be like, no, that's not going to count as any steps. Like, that still counts as steps. It just doesn't count as an actual lap. So we might do a lap and then come back to the main bench, sit down for a bit, and then do some more laps. Who knows? It was nice. So I've got to listen to some music and not just sit here and talk with you guys. I mean, I think you guys might like it, but I don't know if you find it a bit boring or not. Oh, haha, I got an idea. Just had something funny in along the way. I'm going to find things, do silly little skits or something to add to the video. Oh, my thing's twisted weird. Oh, I need to have a water break soon. Get a little bit thirsty. All right, 2,713 steps it was at when I just checked. 1.88 kilometers, so that's not too bad. Since we haven't really tracked much today because my phone's been pretty much dead. I got it mostly charged before we went out, so we get some charge out of it. But yeah, it's not bad. Hopefully, I mean, we've lost a bit of battery life. I was at 37% when we started because I only had on charge, and I was like, I want to go for a walk. Oh, there's no music. But now I'm also going to vlog and keep you all updated with what's happened through the week. You know, since the last video. And now we're at 23% battery, so we'll at least track most of this as it is, so that's alright. There's a favourite bench. There's a favourite bench. I can't remember if no, I did in that one episode. I think I did upload the little thing where I was sitting here. But in this area, I'm going to go to the geocache. You aren't going to exactly know where exactly it is unless you've got the app and you know exactly where I'm looking. But we're going to go in here. I know exactly where it is. I'm going to show you guys what a geocache looks like. For those that wanted to know, make sure there's no spider webs in here. It's no spider webs. Cut them. So it's in through the bushes here. No spider webs. No spider webs. No spider webs. Oh, all right. So it's a little bit worn out through here, but I know exactly where it is. Oh, clear it. There goes. Insufficient space. Clear it now. So I remember exactly where it is. Oh, there's someone. Oh, someone's updated it. Someone's taken the rock. Someone's changed it. Oh, okay. Someone's taken the rock out of there. There was a rock. Someone's, I guess, taken the rock. There's the note. And that's the original plaque. For some reason, someone's taken the rock that was here, which is a bit rude. Like, they've left that, but then they've taken the rock. Maybe because it's been, I don't know, because of reasons. That needs to be updated. That needs to be fixed. Hopefully they know, or someone else has tampered with it, which is a bit of a shame. Someone's tampered with it. I'm going to have to update it on the in the notes on the geocache. But yeah, so it's a bit of a shame. Someone's tampered with it. But usually there's more to it. Sometimes they're like rocks or containers or whatnot. But yeah, I'll make sure I don't give away exactly the location or anything in this video. Ruins the fun, but you get the idea of what it looks like. But yeah, so that's a bit sad that someone's modified it. Not modified it, but yeah. I'll have a look, see if anyone said anything about it in the post on the forums for the app. I'll come back in a sec anyway, and we'll more chats maybe. Ooh. Okay, so I really don't know what's going on with the map, because it's literally just shaved of a shit ton of kilometers from my walking. I've done about 4,700 now, so we did the second lap, and so far we've done that little shortcut, little walk, divide, and now 2 laps. We're going for a 3rd lap now, but when I checked it said 2.8 something, 2.86 I think it was, kilometers walked. Just double checked it, just wanted to double check my steps, and now saying it's like 2.53 kilometers. I was like, what the fuck? So I don't know what's going on with the app. It's having a weird bit. So we're doing the 3rd lap, then we're going to go home, and we're going to see what it says at the end, doing the 3 laps plus the extra little lap I did, and see what it actually says at the end, because that's a bit strange, because we've done this before and it's been like a 5k walk, and at this point in time it's not registering properly. It's not saying, it's like it's barely even 3, you know, 2.5. It's 0.5 off from 3k. It's like, we definitely know it's not that, because this walk's a bit of a walk, and I've been out here for a while now. You know, I don't know what the fuck's going on, so I'll have another look when I get, maybe once I've done this lap, or halfway on this lap, and then yeah, check the final score when we get home. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. I need to find another app, most probably for my step counter or something, because it's been a bit out of sync, I feel like, a bit. So yeah, so my step calculator calculates that the 5,100 and whatever it was steps should equivalent to 3.9 kilometers walked I haven't done, like, the steps I've done today have been stuff around the house that I haven't had my phone on me. The only time I've had my phone on me now is like when I've gone for the proper walk. Like, this is proper steps, and it's only saying 2.7. So that whole thing's out of whack. I'm just gonna have to match up with my steps with what I've done when I get home and calculate it that way, because yeah, that's just weird. It's just shaved off like at least a K of my steps. I might even have to go back over and recalculate everything that I've done just to see if it's actually matched up properly. So I think when we get home, I might even have to sit down and do some calculating overall with the last few, like just this for the start of this event, and get all together and just make sure everything's correct. Make sure we've actually been doing the steps properly. But anyway, because I was like, there's like even the fact where I put my phone down and walked off to film to do other stuff. Like, that's still steps. I can understand, like, that's not going to add it, but that would add into it because that's still distance traveled. So it's just a trap. Like, and I can understand walking at a slow pace, but each step still correlates to a space of distance. If you're ratioing it at moving at a steady pace of 5 kilometers an hour, walking 5 kilometers an hour is you would have traveled 5Ks in an hour. And we've been out here for God knows, well over an hour now walking around. Well, nearly an hour walking around. What's the time now? It's 4:25. So it's been about an hour, I think, of actual walking compared with us having a break, sitting down and stuff, or it's nearly an hour of walking. So I did sit down about 20 minutes and whatnot, but it's still, it adds up. Like, it's still a pace of distance. No matter how many steps you take, that's still ratio to distance. So I don't know. It's just weird how it correlates. But yeah, it just does my head in. It's like, I don't even know if I'm doing things correctly. And it's just trying to get the right motivation. You know, it shouldn't matter too much, but like, I want to hit my goal, not be under the goal. I want to make sure I'm always above it if I'm going for it. But then yeah, you gotta have rest days in between. Like, bloody, I remember Matthias there for a while. He was doing what, 15k, 16k steps a day, and then he stopped there for a bit. Like, he had one day off and he went back into it, and then he just hadn't posted for a while. Like, that's a lot of steps, bro. Like, fuck. I commend you doing 15, but I mean, if you're always on your feet working and stuff as well, and you're gonna have your watch on you, I mean, you're gonna hit those steps. I mean, I don't have my phone on me 24/7, so there are steps that's not going to register, which makes sense. Like, that's why I am thinking of getting a watch. I had bought one once before, but then I had no use for it. But now that I'm back into this, I'm really contemplating whether to get a watch again, so I can track my steps. Oh, there's a bug on my foot. Where'd it go? It's gone. But yeah, like, so I'm thinking of getting one of those, at least one of those watches to help track my steps. Might help a bit better. But I guess you still got to kind of have your phone on you anyway, because it correlates with it. So I don't know. It's one of those things. But we're nearly at the end of the loop. So that would be 3 loops and the shortcut loop done today. And we still got the distance to walk back. And we'll update when we get back. And yeah. I'll keep you updated. We are home and I'm about to transfer all these videos over so I can start editing the blog. But by God, the steps is like all over the place. I've done over 7,000 steps, but my Ks are saying it's only 4.8, which makes no sense when we've been walking that track, the loop, with those, you know, at a steady pace the whole time, and it should have been. Steps calculator says it should be 5.6 Ks. Well, my app's saying 4.8, which makes no sense, like I said. And even with the extra steps I've done on top of that, without even being calculated, like, there should be more there. So even without that, if I was to ratio it up, it should have been a bit more distance, so it should be at least 5. Either way. But yeah, we'll figure out at the end of the day the rest of it. I have jotted down 5 bit Ks
at the moment anyway for my steps. Oh, no, I need to clear my data. I got it, my space. I got to do this right now. Anyway, we'll wrap that up there. Thanks for coming by, everybody, and checking out the vlog. Like I said, it's been a catch-up video, kind of for the days that have happened, and kind of like just a chat. But mate, keep an eye out for the next ones. Hopefully, not as far apart. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye, everybody.